viewers, welcome to another Dalekcast. Our first question comes from Lillian Stolensberger. It reads, was Davros failed too many times on Skaro? Yes, I guess, is the answer to that. Angry Grandpa, every fart ever, Andrew J. 1477, he's the one who said it. I don't know what that is, sadly. Thomas the Nightmare Engine says react to the president's rank. Got to the design part. Oh, designs. I thought you were talking about movies. I already reacted to that. But anyway, I already reacted to movies. But right. Okay. Right. Okay. So I have a couple of questions. The first is, I've been meaning to ask, what piques your interest when it comes to movies, cartoons, anime, television, and what genre of films and TV shows do you prefer? Well, when it comes to like movies and cartoons, it's more like sci-fi movies such as, well, specifically it's Alien, some bits of Star Wars I like, little bit of Doom, yeah, Doom, as in Doom Eternal and all that stuff. Doctor Who, obviously, yes. I like Sonic. Sonic, that's cool, yeah. That piques my interest, especially currently. Some Transformers movies, that's pretty cool as well. Some Godzilla, well, Godzilla that I currently know and understand, yes. Some Ben 10, sometimes Marvel and DC, a couple of times. Yeah, those are normally the things that intrigue me. I haven't actually seen any anime, sadly. I mean, I've seen inspirations for anime like Dark Souls and like Dark Souls and all those types of things. But yeah, I've never seen that much anime. I don't really know what it is exactly. Anyway, okay. Video idea, okay. Please read all of it. No. Very well then. The complete history of Ultraman, 1996 to 2025. Again, I don't know what that is. By the way, okay, this will help you to digest a little bit more into Ultraman. Yeah, yes, but I don't really know why I have to make a video on it. I can just react to it in my own time. But I absolutely love the franchise anyways. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. yeah, I mean, I'll watch it, but I won't. Yeah, I mean, I'll watch it, but I don't feel the need to react. I don't react to videos that feel like they are worth reacting to. I can just simply react to them off camera. I don't need to make a video of me reacting to like videos like that. I can just watch it off camera. I know. Right. What's this? Seekers. Brothers Productions. Oh yeah, I saw Brothers Productions. Yeah, so that's the 5 videos in total. Enjoy. Okay, so what if Daleks were stupid? Call us stupid. Oh yeah, Jason. Oh yeah. I've seen this one. I've seen this currently on the internet. A lot of people talking about this one. All credit go to Jason Allen Dewey. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Stormtroopers realise they're bad guys. Jason Allen Dewey. Jason Allen Dewey video. Not so fast. Seen but Lego. That's another Jason Allen Dewey. A lot of Jason Allen Dewey videos apparently. Of when F-16 Falcons ate Hawks for breakfast. Oh, that's a Yarnham video. Interesting. Normally like those, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll have a look at them. We'll go to Yarnhub, Blunt Brothers Productions, and Jason Allen Dewey. Let's observe them all. Okay, here is the video itself. Let's observe it now. Okay, so our first video is Seekers. Useless Transformers 5. This is 1 minute and 31 seconds long. Apparently, Optimus has a Gaiat, apparently. I have no idea what a Gaiat is. If you could tell me, please inform me. Because if this is something to do with brain rot, please explain now.
Here goes a long one!
Bullseye!
Seekers!
What on earth are you morons doing?
Oh, relax, we're just having a little bit of fun. Something you don't seem to know how to do, Shockwave. Because you're not a seeker!
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Seeker!
Oh, to the sky!
Oh my goodness.
Idiots.
Well,
Watch this!
what was that mean?
Seekers! You can't fly! Did
Wait.
somebody say seek?
What was that Optimus meme that I recognise? I can't remember, but I've seen it before.
Seekers! Seekers! We're never gonna die!
Lord Megatron, the Seekers are completely out
Exactly.
of control. I must insist that you...
Megatron! You do not deserve to be our leader. You're not even a seeker. Lord Megatron, more like Lord Stupid.
There's a spinning Top Gun.
Seekers! I'm sorry.
Very funny. But now it is time, my friends, to have a look at this Jason Allen Dewey's video. Yes. I always wondered when that'll be apparent. Anyway, so, this video was made by Jason Allen Dewey, and apparently it's Doctor Who themed. Specifically, what if the Daleks were stupid? Don't call us stupid. How dare you? We have a vast intelligence that is superior to all Dalek life.
We have secured the Doctor's time
Yes.
machine. We must bring it to
Correct.
Skaro. With this technology, the Daleks will reign
Correct.
supreme over the entire universe.
Indeed.
That is correct. Proceed.
Proceed.
Yes, we should proceed. We do not have time for this. The Doctor could return at any
Correct.
moment. We must bring the time machine back
Bring
to
it to them.
Skaro. We are in a
Also,
time
yes,
machine.
this is very realistic. Wait, let me guess, are you the dumb one then?
The imminence of the Doctor's return is irrelevant. Acknowledged. You may pilot the time machine to Skaro in your own time. Yes, you. I thought you were going to fly the time machine. Was this operation not your plan? This operation was
Wait, what? I question this Dalek's lack of intelligence.
my plan, but I enlisted you so that
Why
you
are
could
you
fly
questioning
the time
his
machine.
orders?
I cannot fly this vessel. What? You
Explain
lied.
yourself.
This is blasphemy. Exterminate.
Exterminate him.
Requested a pilot for this operation. I can pilot Dalek vessels. You did not specify working knowledge of Time Lord technology. This is true. You will not be exterminated. The Time Lords have long kept their technology secret from the Daleks.
Yes.
But Daleks are geniuses. Now that we have access to a TARDIS, we can extrapolate this technology ourselves. Agreed. Daleks are superior to the Time
Yes,
Lords.
that would
we
work
will learn how to
perfectly.
fly this vessel before the Doctor
Correct.
returns. Correct. Did you want me to? Okay. How hard
Is this
can
Dalek
this
dumb
be?
or what?
What did you do? Nothing. I pressed the button. Press it again. Turn this off. Trying.
What have I
Why
done?
isn't it working? Try something
What
else.
have I done? Why have I developed the Dalek? Why have I developed this Dalek to be dumb? There's times like this where I wish that, there are times like this I wish I wasn't, the god of all Daleks, because of these silly inferiors. The silly inferior Daleks that haven't got a brain cell. Not that it is a problem, any of you, but yes. This is the most inferior example of creating a Dalek.
Nothing
Don't
is
try
working.
this at
Let
home.
me try. This is worse. At
No,
least I'm trying.
be dumb as well.
Abandon ship mission. When we get back to Skaro, we will blame this on the Doctor. Affirmative.
Too late. I already saw the footage. And in case you're wondering, yes, when those Daleks did return home, yes, I did exterminate them for stupidity. Daleks do not require stupidity. Anyway, we have another video made by the same people. It's called Stormtroopers Realizing That They're the Bad Guys.
Thanks for arriving shortly.
I've been thinking.
I wouldn't do that.
People are afraid of us.
Oh, apparently this
So?
has made an Unreal Engine excellent.
Well, I mean, we protect them, we arrest criminals, we even have this snazzy armour. What's to dislike?
We don't need them to like us. We need them to fear us.
Fear us? Well, that doesn't make sense. If they fear us, how does that help us do our jobs? Shouldn't people be not afraid of us?
The same question can be... Wait, what? The same answer can be said the same for the Daleks. We don't need the rest of the galaxy to respect us. We rule with fear and totalitarianism. Fear will keep our empire alive.
You mean to say they should love us, adore us, shake our hands, throw us parades in the street?
That'd be so bad. I've been spat on 3 times this week. Parents usher their children away when we walk past.
That's part of the job. These backwater planets have always been unruly. They need us to keep them in line, keep the peace.
Peace is good, right? Surely everyone wants peace. If that's what we're giving them, why are they unhappy?
Because they don't know what they want. They don't know what's good for them. What they need is order.
They need order? What does that even mean? That's just saying we should control them. That's what bad guys do.
I question your logic.
Are we the baddies?
What?
What?
I mean, we walk around imposing our will on everyone and silencing anyone who dares to speak up. What kind of government acts like that?
Well...
Actually, who is in charge?
Emperor Palpatine.
You mean that Chancellor who got emergency powers during the Clone Wars, didn't give them up, and then made himself Emperor of the Galactic Empire?
Well, there's much more to it than that. It's actually an incredibly nuanced situation.
This is a
guy
very
sees
realistic
absolute power in,
examination
honestly, a
again.
very shady political move, and now rules the
impressed.
galaxy with an iron fist. That sounds very much like a dictatorship to me.
Well, we're sort of doing them a favour. We protect them from the seedier elements of their society so they can work hard to produce resources for us in return.
Seedier elements that have only appeared because they want to fight us. And I rather think they wouldn't need to work as hard as they do if they didn't have to make so much more to keep up with our demands.
You're making it sound worse than it
Oh,
is.
really? Name one good dictator.
Well, no, that's a question in bad faith.
You can't, can you? Because they don't exist.
There's one good dictator that may be relevant. Emperor Vitiate.
So, what you're saying is,
as well.
we're complicit in the upholding of a corrupt government.
Actually, yeah.
Yes.
And
No,
that what
Emperor
we're doing
Valkorion.
isn't necessarily what's best for the people.
Yes.
So what do we do?
Well,
Axville's here.
yeah.
Oh, this is interesting. That was a very good video. But now we have an Indiana Jones video. Again, yeah. I need to play that Indiana Jones game, but yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I am also planning to play Doom the Dark Ages as well, but yeah, when I've got more money, that'll That'll suffice, anyway.
The idol of Nyalab. Not so fast, Professor. I think I will be taking that. Sauvage. Magnifique. With the idol, I shall open the gates of the Sun King. Not so fast, Sauvage. I think I'll be taking that. Blackthorn.
Wait,
Blackthorn. Funny little chap, isn't he?
What is this? Is this, oh, I see. Is this a... Oh, I see. It's based off an original sketch made by Alistair King v... Okay, cool. Alistair Beckett King. Why did I say that differently? Okay. Yeah, indeed. All credit will go to Alistair Beckett King. Interesting.
And I rather think I shall be the one strolling through the gates of the sun. Not so fast, Blackthorn. I'll be taking that. But you just had it. And now I'll be taking that. I mean, it. You can't I'll be taking that if you just had it a second ago. Oh, all right. Not so fast, Blackthorn. So, do you mean normal speed? I'm just not clear on how fast you want me to go. Professor MacGuffin, I heard the sound of
Professor
unexpected
MacGuffin?
twists. Not so fast,
Wait, what?
genetically foreign local guide. I'll be taking that. Not so fast, Sauvage. What kind of fillings does it have? Not so fast, Blackthorn. It looks like ham and pickle. Not so fast. Do you mean sweet pickle, like Branston, or like a gherkin? Not so fast. Sweet pickle. Then I think I'll be taking that. Okay, but what if I said not so fast? No, you not so fast. Oh, no, I'm not getting a call. It says not so fast. Maybe I'm also getting a call. It also says not so fast. Finally, we can return the idol to the villagers.
Oh, come on.
Blimey, it's the British Museum with a gun.
Hilarious. So we have this last video made by Yarn Hub. This Jason Allen guy is pretty interesting. He's pretty funny. Anyway, so now we have this Yarn Hub video.
It's the early morning of February the 28th, 1994, and 6 volunteer pilots are on a bombing mission in violation of a NATO no-fly zone. The leader of the flight is pilot Ranko Vukmirovic from the Bosnian Serb Air Force. He and his men are in Yastreb J-21 jets.
This is February 1994, during the invasion of Serbia. Okay. I see, and there's American forces as well.
Which are no match for the NATO F-16s
Lot
in
of,
speed, maneuverability, or weapons. The
This is
Astra
a bit
pilots
more
are trying to
modern
keep below
than
radar height, but
usually
now,
does
with the
World War
target
II
getting close,
videos.
they're forced to ascend to 2,000 meters to start the attack run for a
'cause
weapons
the
factory.
Cold War
In doing
was
so,
still going
the
on,
aging
wasn't it?
Serbian jets light up the watching NATO radars. 50 miles away, 2 patrolling F-16s are informed of the J-21's presence.
Black Flight, you have 6 bogies. BR-AA 320 for 52 at 7,000. Flanking. Copy that.
The F-16s bank towards the target. In an attempt to shorten the war, NATO has set up a no-fly zone, and the F-16s have been sent on a route to intercept. Vukmirovic gets a visual on his target and arms his bombs. The flight positions themselves in pairs, one after the other, when suddenly a transmission comes through the radio. A pit grows in Vukmirovic's stomach. He can clearly see the trails of the 2 American Air Force jets dead ahead of them. He takes a deep breath. In previous missions, the American jets have only watched and warned the enemy, but not engaged. Vukmirovic knows if the F-16s had wanted to shoot him, they could have done so from miles away. But his eyes go wide as he sees the 2 F-16s approach at breakneck speed and roar through and past the Bosnian Serb flight.
Jesus! Did you see those old Yugos?
Despite the show of force, the Serbian pilots are not distracted and keep their eyes on their
so
objective.
They are
The
Serbian.
Yastrebs are old tech and still use optical sights. And as the target drifts into the crosshairs, the aging planes release and drop their rudimentary but effective 550-pound bombs on target, striking them from different directions.
They dropped bombs. Understood. You're clear to engage. Weapons free. Roger, moving to engage. This is gonna be shooting fish in a barrel.
At the very rear of the formation, pilot Zlatan Sirnalic watches the last of the bombs strike. The 6 J-21s turn back towards their airbase, but their speed is no match for the F-16s, who sweep in behind them, lining up their sights on the very rear of the formation. The pilot switches to air-to-air mode and selects an AIM 120 missile on his right display computer. On his head-up display, a box designates the target. The F-16 pilot gets a lock and presses the weapons release button.
Box 3.
The missile flies off from the wingtip. The AIM 120 AMRAAM radar-guided missile fires and locks onto the running J-21's radar signature, rapidly approaching its target. Sirnalic is scanning the skies for the Americans when he sees an enormous flash. He wonders if he's been hit, but then he sees the explosion on his wingman's left wing, immediately shredding half of it off. The 5 remaining J-21s turn over and dive for the ground. One of the F-16s gives chase, following them all the way down into the valleys between the Bosnian hills. Each pair of J-21s goes its own way, leaving Sirnalic completely on his own. He frantically looks over his shoulder as he flies through the terrain, catching the terrifying sight of an American fighter hot on his heels.
Box 2.
The F-16 fires an AIM-9 Sidewinder heat-seeking missile. It locks on to Sirnalic's hot engines and chases him down across the sky. Sirnalic, flying low, skims over some electrical transmission wires. The missile explodes near the wires and his tail, cutting part of his vertical stabilizer.
He's about to crash.
He's still flying. He reports the situation, but finds his radio completely dead. Alone and vulnerable, Sirnalic looks over his shoulder, expecting a second impact at any moment. But instead, he sees the F-16 turning away. Back with Mikerevic, he and his wingman push their aircraft to their limits, racing through the valleys. But the F-16 relentlessly closes the distance.
Grammarly doesn't just help you with polishing your emails, it also lessens the mental load of replying to emails.
He releases another AMRAAM missile, which rockets towards his target. Mikerevic is still looking across the sky to catch a glimpse of an enemy fighter when the missile flies in and disintegrates his wingman. The Yastreb explodes into flame and scrap.
Excellent.
He breaks into evasive maneuvers once again as the F-16 fires another missile. It slams straight into his engines. The explosion shreds the fuselage and flames pour out of the holes. He wrestles the dying aircraft, pulling hard on the stick and willing it to ascend as it burns all around him. As flames engulf the cockpit, Mikerevic pulls the canopy emergency handle and ejects. The F-16 roars past as Mikerevic parachutes safely down. The F-16s continue towards the next pair of targets. They swap positions with the covering F-16 diving into action, armed with a fresh set of missiles. But their fuel is running low, and in a few minutes, they'll be forced to turn back.
Approaching bingo fuel. 2 bandits trying to escape. I may be able to get one shot. Roger that.
South of the F-16 pair, Vukmirovich and his wingman, Goran Zaric, have been forced to hear their friends taken down one by one in rapid succession. Any hope they have is crushed by the sight of an F-16 appearing over the hills behind them. The pair break formation as the American jet sweeps in. With just enough fuel left to make it back, the F-16 gets along.
F-16, the tanks.
Vukmirovich sees the missile launch off the rail and turn toward him.
Tanks.
He turns hard, trying to...
F-16s, the jets that Starscream transforms into.
outmaneuver it.
That?
But it's no use.
Something
it
else.
rapidly approaches from his right and explodes just off
Specifically
his
the
wing.
movie version.
He's stunned, but the fragmentation does no significant damage. He looks back, expecting more, but instead, the F-16 pulls off the chase, out of fuel. But NATO command has dispatched 2 more F-16s. Vukmirovich looks back up. The 2 J-21s scramble for speed, diving down as far as they dare into the valleys. They skim the treetops, racing between the hills, with the F-16s all the while shadowing them and keeping up. They look over their shoulders to see the F-16s closing the gap. There's nothing they can do to come out on top. In desperation, Vukmirovich tries a last-ditch idea. He turns straight towards a cliff at maximum speed. Zaric keeping close formation behind him. His heart races as the 2 jets head straight towards the Earth. The 2 pilots pull their controls as hard as they can. Zaric is crushed down by the G-forces as the ground rapidly approaches his windshield. Vukmirovich's jet clips the ground and bursts into flames.
No. I mean,
Zaric looks...
oh no, oh damn.
back. There's no parachute.
Looks like they're lost. They're lost.
The F-16s burst through the smoke, still in pursuit. He pulls back into a dive, rushing to use the terrain as cover. But they're far too close.
Box 2.
The missile closes the gap and explodes into Zaric's tail. His fighter bursts into flames, and he loses all control.
Well, yeah, that's
He releases the canopy
that's
and
him
ejects,
done.
but he's far
Oh,
too
dear.
low. The parachute has no time to open, and he falls into the fireball
shit.
of his own crashed jet.
wow.
Splash 1. There's another bandit on the radar. Engaging.
The F-16s leave the scene and catch up to another J-21 flying low over the countryside. It's Cernalic, limping his damaged jet home to safety. He's keeping an eye on his gauges when an F-16 roars past. He's filled with dread and immediately pulls on the stick. His only plan is to gain enough altitude to
I think he
eject
should
before the
probably
American can finish him off.
before he gets himself killed.
The F-16 gets behind him, and he grabs the canopy emergency handle. But then, the F-16 pulls up alongside, matching his speed. He locks eyes with the
There's
enemy
no
pilot.
left to run, dude.
The American salutes him and flies away.
Good.
Out of the 6 Yastreb pilots that volunteered for that dangerous mission, 3 never returned home. Cernalic would later say, "I don't have any bad feelings towards the American pilots."
Oni su imali svoj zadatak, mi smo imali svoj.
This event is usually referred to as the Banja Luka incident and represents the first NATO combat engagement in its history. Robert Wilbur Wright was credited with 3 victories, the highest score by a USAF pilot in a single mission since the Korean War, while pilot Stephen Yogi Allen was credited with 1 victory.
God help them if we use our F-117s.
Haha, niko nam nije rekao da ne vidim. Pogledaj ovaj film i vidi kako je oboren F-117.
That was fun. I enjoyed that. Anyway, my fellow subjects, if you did, remember to subscribe for that. Remember to... What? Hold on, what's going on? If you enjoyed this, remember to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in my next video then. Farewell. Thanks all for the enjoyable video today. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Dalek Empire, or you will be exterminated. There will be no resistance. I am the god of all Daleks.